Well, that's correct. Pharma and healthcare M&A is in focus, and today the story which we are getting for you is in the pharma API space. A large agrochemical company, PI Industries, one of the largest, in fact, in market capitalization terms now, is hunting for buyout assets in the pharma healthcare space. We are picking up from sources that they are in active discussions with promoters of a smaller company, Ind-Swift Labs, which is in pharma formulation and intermediaries space, and is operating 6 facilities. It's got large operations and registrations globally, but at the same time it had gotten into high debt of over 1,000 crore. We understand this active discussions are happening for purchase of the promoter stake in Ind-Swift Lab. Remember, Ind-Swift Lab promoters own almost 42% in the company. PI Industries on the other hand, up till now has been extremely successful agrochemical space and have been doing very well. Stock has been doing very well. The company has been doing very well. Last one and a half year, they've spoken about diversifying also into pharma API space from just being in an agrochemical space. And in that light, they had raised close to 2,000 crore via QIP last year. And Mayank Singhal did speak to us right after the fundraise on their pharma ambitions, which they said they will also build their business, whereas they are open for buying out existing smaller units. So we understand that they are progressing in that direction, and talks are happening, active discussions are happening with Ind-Swift Labs as well. If you look at the way the response of the street was, they went about raising 2,000 crore via QIP for buyout transactions and pharma foray. They actually got a response of almost 20,000 crore. It was oversubscribed heavily because the street liked the strategy, and the street thought that it'll be a good integration, forward integration for the company from agrochemical to higher value and higher margin pharma API space. In fact, not only that, they've seen the execution qualities and capabilities of the management, so the street was overjoyed. And Mayank Singhal did say that they are hunting for high quality assets, and they would be looking at 2-3 buyout opportunities. So in that direction, we understand this transaction is actually happening. Jefferies, as per our sources, is the advisor to this particular transaction. In fact, if you take a step back and see the way pharma APIs have shot to limelight because of Indian companies setting up and expanding their pharma API capacities, the way DV's commentary, one of the largest pharma API company, has been of high growth road ahead, the way global companies are looking at alternatives from China, which is a large API player, and India actually stands to gain because of high quality talent, very good scientists and R&D, and companies which have a foothold there. So in that direction, the road looks very good going forward, and that is perhaps the reason why PI Industries is wanting to increase their footprint in the pharma API space as well. We reached out to both the parties, Ind-Swift Labs as well as PI Industries, but our queries did not really get any reaction. But we understand that active discussions are happening between the companies.